Hello, welcome to another episode of For the Record. So today's video I'm going to do my Manson albums and bootlegs and all the stuff I got. I have 17 vinyls. I'm going to show off my CDs, the Blu-rays, the DVDs, and maybe some posters in the end. But before we start, I would like it if you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any awesome new videos coming. So let's jump into it. So the first one I got here to show you, as you can see, it's just a regular label with a sticker that says Marilyn Manson. This one I won off eBay. It's an album that I don't fully have yet, but it was the second half of the Simply Vinyl version of Portrait of American Family. Now, this is the version that I want. As you can see, this is like mint condition. Somebody had this just sitting in their collection, I think, or they just found it out in the wild, and they posted on eBay. I think I paid like 33 bucks for it or something stupid like that. It's 180 gram. It sounds absolutely amazing, and I'm kind of upset that I don't have the first disc, or should I say record. The repress is on one record, and even that one's just getting stupid hard to find, which I find it ridiculous because most people that are selling it either bought it when it first came out and it was like 20, 30 bucks, 35 bucks, something stupid like that, and they're selling it for like $300 a piece, which is absolutely ridiculous. So this one is Marilyn Manson, Antichrist Superstar. This is my favorite album of all times. This one is a gatefold. This one is also from the Simply Vinyl collection. Marilyn Manson, Antichrist Superstar. Super amazing. So I had a couple different bootlegs with this album. And it just wasn't cutting it for me because this is my favorite album of all time by Manson. This one I used to own on cassette tape when I was a little kid. As you can see, this is the one with the lightning bolt on it. I've been told many times that I need to get the Hot Topic release because that one sounds amazing. But I feel like if you think about it, this was the first press of this one with a lightning bolt on it. And there's two different pressings of this. They have the one that has just the regular typo cover on it, stamper I mean, and it has the track listings and just says Marilyn Manson on it, and scope, all that good stuff. I feel like the Hot Topic release was copied after this one because it is a gatefold just like this. The only difference between this one and the other Simply Vinyl is just the stampers on the actual vinyl itself. Other than that, there is no difference. It's a gatefold. It's the exact same gatefold. There is no inserts on this. There's an insert on the Hot Topic release, but that's because on the gatefold it's got different pictures. It's not all the same thing like this one is. This one would be like if you were to open the booklet on the CD. This is just my favorite album. And honestly, the sound quality on this versus those bootlegs that are going around, difference between night and day. I paid a lot of money for this, but I tell you, I have no regrets buying this, like, whatsoever. Like, to me, I'll take that any day of the week over those stupid ass bootlegs that are going around. And like, honestly, if that's all you can afford, and I understand that a lot of you guys can't afford, a $500 record or whatever, and I've seen some of them lately on eBay for like $600 to $800. Like, I get it. That's a lot of money. People don't have that money. They gotta pay bills. They gotta feed their kids. Like whatever it is. And I totally agree. This one I also got first pressing of. This one, Mechanical Animals. This is the one. This isn't on a Simply Vinyl pressing. This one is actually the original pressing that first came out. I don't know of any other pressings before the Simply Vinyl version came out of Antichrist Superstar, and that says that one was pressed in 1998. The album came out in 96, so who knows, maybe when it first came out, it only came out on CD, because it seems like they pressed Mechanical Animals, they pressed Smells Like Children. Mechanical Animals came out in 1998 or 1999, I don't know, will tell me. But I feel like that it was all around the same time when this album came out that they started doing it that way. Yeah, this one's 1998, so I feel like that's when he finally started getting his music on vinyl. Because even the, I feel like the Simply Vinyl version of Portrait of American Family, I think that was pressed in 1998 also. Same thing with Smells Like Children. I don't own Smells Like Children on vinyl. I do have it on CD. It's a super hard one to find. I've seen the picture discs go around. Those are bootlegs. I don't want a bootleg. If I get a bootleg, I would like it for it to be like the actual cover of the album. So the reason why these are split up for these ones, because he did it as in like one vinyl is all party songs and the other vinyl is all like serious songs, like, so he split them up between each one. So the track listings that are on this, that's on the CD, is not the same thing. And then like this one's yellow, blue. So it goes like the CD, you know, where it's got the blue cover there on the case. So like when you get these things out, and it's got the hidden notes on the inside here where it says stuff on certain parts of the album, you can actually put it over it and it'll tell you certain words and stuff like that. Like underneath these lettering is a bunch of words, and underneath that is a bunch of words. And I've seen it before, I've looked it up before, it's just been a long time. I still have the original CD from since I was like a little kid and I first got this. The sound quality on this is like insanely good, like just as good as my Antichrist Superstar. So again, buying this, I had the money in my account to do it. I got paid. I work a really good job. I get paid good money. So again, no regrets. Like totally worth it. I'm hoping by the end of the year I can get Portrait of American Family, the whole thing, or buy a Simply Vinyl version. I really don't want to buy the one with the t-shirt, the big box set, but if I have to, I will settle for that, but it's not something that I want to settle for. So like, this is the CD I had from way back in the day. This is from like when I was a teenager. As you can see, it's a blue case. And then this is upside down. I never understood why part of it's upside down and then the other thing's like the other way, but then as you can see, you gotta flip it over the other way to see that side. As you can tell, the case is cracked. The booklet's pretty worn out. I'm surprised that this has survived as long as it has. The disc is kind of scratched up. This is what the CD looks like, and I still have the little jacket thing that goes over it. And this is an original. This came out. This isn't like one that I got after years later or anything. This is the original one that I got when I was a kid when this album first came out. Now, Smells Like Children, same thing. This is the one I got when it first came out. Actually, I had it on cassette tape first. This, I think I may have got like a year later, but I got it through the BMG group. As you can see, it's got the BMG stamp on the back, parental advisory. It's a pretty scratched up CD, so honestly, I went on FYE.com and I ordered a brand new one. I think I paid $7 for this to get it shipped to me, so I was pretty happy about that. So I do own this on CD. This isn't the original CD that I owned when I was a kid or anything like that. I actually didn't even know of Manson until Smells Like Children because the Sweet Dreams was on MTV all the time. And it's just what I watched. So this is a brand new copy. I used to have this too when I was a kid. And there's a song called Down in the Park. It's the third track. I'll show you on the back there. It was always one of my favorite songs. And then, we got Manson spread out basically naked there, which is, whatever. It's Manson. He does it all the time. And then I like how the actual disc is. This is brand new. I actually got this off Discogs. I think I may have paid like $20 for it. Brand new. It was still wrapped in the package. This one I paid, I think, $12 or $10 for on eBay through one of my normal buyers that I buy from. So I figured those will be good to go with my Manson collection because everything I'm doing right now, I'm trying to collect everything. And I definitely do not own the original Antichrist Superstar that I had when I was a kid. Again, this is a brand new one. This is clearly a repress, but it looks like the exact same thing I owned when I was a kid. Who knows? I may have even had a BMG version or Columbia House version because when I was a kid, I used to get mad CDs from those things. I used to like write it out, and I used to get all that stuff to my house. So as you can see, that's the same thing right there that would be on the inside of the vinyl right there. So I mean, it's kind of cool. I think it's missing like a couple pictures, whatever. I'm not really too worried about it. It is what it is. I still love this album a lot. The bootleg has that picture on the back and it has that picture on the front. And, it's kind of stupid because it doesn't even have these right there, which I feel like is iconic to the album. And I've always loved the lightning bolt symbol. And then another one that I used to own was this one back in the day. I actually bought this off either Discogs or eBay. It was like $6. So you can tell the CD has been through like one of those CD cleaners because it's got like the wavy marks all the way around it. Doesn't affect the way it plays. It's got the same Antichrist Superstar live in Hartford, Connecticut, and then Dead to the World, like from the Dead to the World movie, and then Dried Up, Tied Up and Dead to the World song on it live. So it has some live songs that has The Man That You Fear, and that's the acoustic version. Got The Horrible People and the Tourniquet prosthetic dance mix, which the Tourniquet one I think I have on the Tourniquet album down there, but I have the single. I actually bought this one recently too. This was never put on vinyl. Actually, there is a bootleg of this coming out on vinyl. It's on red vinyl. I just seen a picture of it the other day. I mean, I'm going to definitely buy it because that's all I can afford, and it's never been pressed on vinyl before. But, I got this basically brand new. It was opened, but I like to keep everything I have nice and new, and that's just the way it is. So, before we go any further, I'll show you any more CDs. I want to get back to the... That's weird. Where's my Hollywood? I don't know if I have that. That's kind of weird. Okay, so this one is Hollywood. It's a gatefold. This is not an original. This is really good copy for the copy that I have. The only way you could tell on this, like everything else is the same with the gatefold. That's how the original is supposed to be. There's no inserts to this. But as you can see right there, see how it says Marilyn Manson? It's really small. Normally it would say Marilyn Manson. It would go all the way down the side for the most part. Even the back is still the same. I did have the original ones that were put in here, but I got rid of them because I didn't feel that they sounded as good as this one. So I had two different versions. I had the red one with the stampers that were taken from the Simply Vinyl of Antichrist Superstar. They just changed the uh, lettering around. So like basically they just took off Antichrist Superstar, slapped Hollywood on it, and put the song names for each song on it. And it comes with 2 extra tracks on the very last vinyl. This one is 180 gram. It sounds really, really good. I don't know where this vinyl came from, but I was actually happy on how well this sounds. Like, and because it's, you know, $500 for like an original, probably anywhere between $300 and $500. When I get the money and I can actually buy a good copy of this, I will, and I'll replace this. But for now, considering it is a gatefold, it's the way that it's supposed to be, other than the Adam on the stampers where it goes Adam, ADAM for, you know, the on what disc it is. Instead it says ABCD on it, which I'm totally fine with. And like I said, the 2 extra tracks I didn't really care for because it doesn't say it on this one. I actually swapped them out and I sold the other one. But other than that, everything else is the same on this. It actually does sound really good. If I can get a different album of this, I will. And it's gonna take time, because even for the last, I would say, over a year now, it's almost 2 years. Well, I'd say it's been almost a year. Okay, so I've had a YouTube channel for almost a year. I think September will be a year. I've been recording videos, and I've been collecting vinyls before that. So it's been almost 2 years since I've been collecting. So since I've been collecting, I've been able to get a couple of the gems out of the way. So when we go on to this one right here, I want to talk about this album. This is Manson's 5th studio album. It was released on May 7, 2003, and it was recorded from 2002 to 2003. This was on Nothing in Interscope Records. This was the first album featuring KMFDM member Tim, who joined the long band after Twiggy Ramirez left the group for creative differences. And this was their final studio album, also featuring Madonna, Wayne Gretzky, and also Johnny Five, who left the band right before the band's next studio album. So, unfortunately, that's just the way it is. So, as you can see, this is one of those bootlegs, and it's, you know, got the shitty recycled cardboard on it. But it's glossy, it looks alright, like whatever. I can deal with that. You know, I could deal with it. It didn't cost that much. It's not a $500 record. And then it comes on this blue, and it's got the same stampers. You know, they just changed it around for the golden age of grotesque, as you can see. And this is beautiful, beautiful marble blue. Like, I love this color. It is absolutely amazing. And it just appeals to me. I'm just like, wow, they did a really good job on this. And then I went to go listen to it. Man, was I disappointed. So, side A here, as it goes through the first 6 tracks, it's like somebody's messing with a mixer. Like, you know, turning the volume up, turning the volume down. And I've heard a couple people say that, okay, it's decent, it's listenable. Honestly, I'd rather just go on Spotify or take the CD that I have and pop that in and listen to that. It just sucks. It's a real big disappointment. And honestly, I thought about selling it, but what's the point in selling it and pissing off somebody else? I might as well just keep this. So I think what I'm gonna do eventually with this, when I get an original, is I'm actually gonna take a frame. I'm gonna frame the nice blue vinyl into a frame with the cover, since the cover is nice and glossy and it's decent, you know. And this is beautiful, beautiful marble, 180 grand. Like this, the rest of it sounds perfect. It sounds really, really great. But I want to listen to the album the whole way through. I don't want to listen to 3/4 of the album. I want to listen to the whole thing. And yeah, I get that you can sit there and listen to it, but like it goes distorted, and the volume goes up, the volume goes down, and it just goes all over the fucking place, and it makes it hard for somebody like me that's trying to pay attention to an actual fucking album and not just, hey, can we just throw on an album and listen to it? Like, look at that. It's really nice. Like, I'm not gonna knock it. Like, honestly, if they did a better job on the mastering of this, instead of fucking it up, like, you had one job. I thought that when you make a record, you're supposed to make test pressings, right? And somebody's supposed to sit there and listen to it and then sign off on it, right? But I guess with bootlegs, you just fuck around and you just throw it through and nobody gives a shit. Like, and think about how many people that ended up getting this bootleg and how many people that are still buying this bootleg. If you see this online and you don't own this album, do not fucking buy it. Do not. I promise you, it is not worth your money. Like, and I thought about asking for my money back, but then I was like, why? It's not their fucking fault. They didn't fucking know. Like, I bought this legit from a fucking record store on eBay. I highly doubt the fucking guy that runs the place, that's fucking older than I am, took the album out and decided to listen to it. No, he just took the album in because somebody fucking brought it in there because they wanted money because they weren't satisfied with it. So I wasn't gonna fucking bring it upon his ass. I was just like, whatever, like, I'll keep it. Like, he was always cool with me. He gave me discounts on a couple albums that I wanted. I bought off him numerous times. And I never said shit to him because that's not how I am. Like, I felt like, you know, it was the people that made this album. I don't know the company in this bootleg, but whatever. But if they ever see this video, get your fucking shit together. Next time you make a bootleg, fucking make it right. Like, if you're not gonna make it right, then don't fucking make it at all. And honestly, this should have had the correct stampers on it. It should have been a fucking gatefold like the original. Do it fucking correctly. I'm sick of you guys half-assing your shit, and then you want us to pay you $50, $60 for a fucking record? Motherfucker, if they made this album, if Manson's album got pressed again, we would go into a store and pay $20 to $30 tops for an original. You're making a fucking bootleg. Get your fucking shit together. Like, fuck you, dude. So, I don't know if this bootleg is a different company or the same company, but if so, you have started to get your shit together. So this isn't a gatefold like it should have been. So, hint, hint, if you guys do make more of these, make it a fucking gatefold like it's supposed to be. But I do really like the glossiness on this. This isn't recycled cardboard. It is way better than that piece of shit down there. The image comes in a lot better. It's not all fucking pixeled. And it has the original stampers. I actually just did a video on this not too long ago. I know this album sells for at least a couple $100 easily. If you can get this album for like 40, 50 bucks, and I would say do it because this album actually does sound really good, and it doesn't sound like shit. And it's actually got a lot of the really good songs on it. So, moving on. This is my original from when I was a teenager. I think I was like 17 when this came out. It was like right before I graduated high school. I actually still have it. And, oops, I think I just broke it. Good job. Nope, I didn't break it. Okay, so I've probably done that more than once. This is how it opens up. But that is broken, and it comes with a DVD. I watched the DVD. The DVD is pretty fucked up. I really don't want to tell you about it. It is a great album. I like it a lot. A lot of people had different mixed feelings about this. When this album first came out and I bought the CD, I didn't really care for it a whole lot. I listened to it a couple times, and I was like, it's alright, you know what I mean? I was like, I felt that it was different from the stuff that he did before, but as time grew on, like certain albums do, when they are good, it grew on me, and I actually really love that album right now. So, this one is Born Villain, because Eat Me, Drink Me was not on vinyl. They are just barely getting bootlegs of that out, and I will have them all. I mean, if I have to, like I said before, I'll settle for a bootleg. I don't want to. I don't understand why he can't just press it on vinyl himself. Manson, if you ever watch any of my videos, fucking repress your albums, dude. You have a million fans out there that would still buy your shit today. Like, dude, you don't want to make money? I understand you have a bunch of money. But, dude, think of the fans. Think of the people that still want their music. Think of the people that haven't got their music. So this is 180 gram. This is actually a really good album. Actually, I like this album quite a bit. For a while there, I didn't listen to a lot of Manson stuff. I had a lot of shit going on in my life. I had to deal with a lot of things. And I recently have, since I started buying albums I haven't heard before. This is one I never listened all the way through. Now that I have got to listen to it, I do think it's amazing. There is no inserts in this, just like the other ones, but this is an original copy. It did cost me a ton of fucking money, thank God. Like, and I have seen the prices go up and down on this one. Luckily, I think I paid like $20 for this album, so good there. This one, I think I paid $20 for it also. This is the Pearl Emperor. It was crazy because this one came in like this big plastic like jacket bag thing that it was in and stuff, and then like rip it open, and it was kind of crazy. Oops. This one comes with this like thing that opens up, Pearl Emperor. It's actually pretty fucking cool. I like that a lot. I remember when this album came out, I actually just downloaded it at the time because I was a drug addict and I was still using a lot, so I didn't have money to buy albums or whatever. But now that I own it on vinyl, I have listened to this quite a few times. Also, I really do like this album a lot. I like a lot of Manson's albums. This one's not a gatefold, it's just a regular jacket, you know, single jacket, put it in there. This one's actually got a thick casing around it though, so I do like that. And then of course my download card fell out. I'm pretty sure this is probably expired by now. Downloads by 45 RPM. I don't really know because I already have it on my phone. Like I said, I downloaded everything anyways. I can find anything online. I actually found a couple of the vinyl versions of Manson's older albums. I found a promo of Smells Like Children I downloaded too. Smells Like Children, the promo version, actually the first track is different from the original. And I can kind of see why they took it out, but hey. And then this was his last album they came out with. This is Heaven Upside Down. This one I bought at Best Buy. I think this one was like $26 or some stupid shit like that. This one's just one LP. Kill For Me is my favorite song on this. I absolutely love that song. This one's just on Villanova Vista Records. It doesn't have that other company on it like this last two. But I feel like this was a great album, honestly. I liked it. I actually saw him live after this album came out, and I thought it was great. I have no complaints on this album. This is the thing the actual vinyl came in. I don't like to keep my records in there. And then coming with liner notes, song lyrics, songs on there, names, credits, all that good stuff. But yeah, this is a really great album. I like that it came with a sticker on the top. I've been hesitant on to take that off and actually take the plastic off, but some of my albums I actually leave in the plastic. I heard that it's bad for them, but then I've also noticed that like certain albums, like this one, they're kept really nicely, except for when I put these things in, it's like kind of thickens it with that MoFi sleeve. I always have to have my albums in those. So now that we're done with his actual albums, we're going to go on to the singles. Just let me fix this real quick. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to have my back turned to you guys. So I'm going to put that there with this. Okay, so for singles, we're going to start off in Tourniquet. This is great. I can't really read cursive that well, but I'll try for you guys, especially side A, tourniquet, side B, tourniquet. Yeah, this is the one. So side A, which is this side, is just tourniquet, and then this one is the mix that's also on Remix and Repent. This was pretty great. If you can find this for like $20 or $30, I would say buy it. It's great, especially for your Manson collection, especially if it has the hype sticker. I remember seeing these all the time when I was a kid. I should have bought them back then, but we don't really know any better. We don't know any better. So this one is The Beautiful People. And so the first side, which is this one right here, is just The Horrible People remix, which is The Horrible People, that's on that one, so it's the same song. And then on side B is the Not So Beautiful People remix, which is on this side right here. And I must say that this is a great album. I actually like this one. I actually like The Horrible People. Ever since I've heard that song, I've always liked it. I put it in this thing most of the time, just because the jacket that I got with it, like, I guess there's one owner with this. As you can see, the hype sticker's still on there. But, like, this thing must have shrank or something, because there's no actual way to fit this in here, and if you try, it's just going to keep ripping this, and I'd rather just not do that. So I got one of these sleeves to put it in. You know, not like sleeve, but, you know, you know what I'm talking about, plastic things. And I just put it all in here just like this, because really no other way to keep it. And I like to keep my stuff new, and that doesn't show the picture like this one does. I actually want to try to get some more of these. It's harder to find the 10-inch ones. I looked on eBay, and I went down to my record store. They don't have any. I have some of the 7-inch ones coming in, but for whatever reason, I can't seem to find the 10-inch ones. So I need to get a couple more of those. So recently, I actually just got The Beautiful People. I mean, not The Beautiful People. The Dope Show. I don't know why I just said The Beautiful People. Sorry, this video's getting kind of long. I'm not trying to make this the longest video ever, but I know you guys like the Manson collection, so I want to show you everything I got. So this one's The Dope Show. Says side B, The Dope Show. So I guess it's The Dope Show, side A, The Dope Show, side B. So on either side, it doesn't matter. It's just The Dope Show. I want to get Rock is Dead one. I want to get Disposable Tees and, you know, a couple other ones. For another picture disc, I did end up buying this one. I know a lot of you guys remember that song he did In the End, and it got taken down. It was on YouTube for a while there, and then he had the picture disc up online for sale. I did order that, but for whatever reason, it didn't come out. So I ordered this one. I was going to order both of them anyways, because, like I said, I'm a Manson fan. I need everything I can for my collection. You know, love this, the recordings, got the stamper right there. This one doesn't, it's only this side that has a stamper on it, but I still think that this album looks really cool. God's Gonna Cut You Down. Honestly, this wasn't like my favorite song or anything. I think it's a decent song, but it's not like something I was like, oh my god, I have to have it. The only reason why I have to have it is because it's Manson. If there wasn't Manson's name on it or any of his artwork on it, I really wouldn't care. I mean, it wouldn't mean much to me. I don't think it's his best song or anything like that. I know a lot of other people felt the same way. And honestly, like, I thought these songs that were coming out In the End and God's Gonna Cut You Down, I thought this stuff was going to be on his new album. And I haven't heard anything about that yet. I know it's We Are Chaos. I still don't know how I feel about it. I heard a lot of people don't like it, and then certain people love it. It's cool. You guys are entitled to your own opinion. So again, me telling everybody you're entitled to your own opinion. It's on what you think in your mind. Okay? fuck what everybody else says. You have the right to think for yourself. And it's stupid because, like, even last night I got in a fight with somebody on my YouTube channel for them trying to tell me that, you know, my opinion wasn't true. And I'm like, no, it's my opinion. Like, you can sit there and say whatever you want, but it's still my opinion. Like, don't get it twisted, man. So we'll go on to the live ones. This one is Marilyn Manson, live in Netherlands, 1998. It's a 7-inch. It's only got 2 tracks. Has Great Big White World, and I don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me. So as you can see right here, this is limited from 1 to 10. There was 10 made. But mine is number 9. I'll show you the actual vinyl itself. It's kind of weird. It's like 180 grams. It's really thick too. I'll just say side A, side B. This is clearly like an AM, FM recording, whatever, but it doesn't really sound that great. It was kind of pricey for the price of it, but at the same time, when I saw it, I thought this, because I saw it online, I thought it was a 10-inch, and I thought it had more songs, but clearly I wasn't paying attention, and I just ended up buying it because I've seen it before. I passed it up a couple times. I was like, you know what, I gotta get that one for my collection. So this one right here, this one is Marilyn Manson. It's got Black Sabbath and then a Madonna song on it. It's Manson's studio sessions or studio demos. So Iron Man and Justify My Love are the 2 songs on this one. And this one, it says, you know, really flimsy vinyl. It says promo use only, not for sale and made in USA and all that good stuff right there. Here, I'll show you the made in USA part. And the only way you can tell which side is which, if you look in the dead wax there, it'll say side A or side B. You have to like look really close in the light, like, okay, that one's side B, okay, that one's side A. Otherwise, you would never know. And yet again, this one, really not good recording. This one sounds like they were in somebody's garage recording with a cassette tape deck, like just jamming out. It really doesn't sound great at all, but it is what it is. You know, I kind of have to have them all. I didn't pay a lot for that one though. I think I paid like $10 for it. I've seen it online for like $100, which is fucking ridiculously stupid. So this is one that I wanted to get for a while. This one is Marilyn Manson, The Spooky Kids, Live in Hell, 1992. And this is from Air Cuts, limited edition, 180 gram, full color insert. And as you can see on the back there, there's side 666, side 999. 4 songs on one side, 3 songs on another. This is 92. This is way before they ever had their record deal. You know, this is probably when they were just starting to get a buzz, because they probably got signed or released around 93, 94, because 94 is when their first album came out. As you can see, this is really glossy. Pretty thick paper, too. It's not like one of those thin ones. It tells about the group. It tells what happened and how they started out. And it tells you what radio station this was recorded from and all that good stuff. And it shows a lot of early pictures of Manson in there. So this one came in a really nice jacket. You know, this one I didn't have to replace. That's side 666. This one's 180 gram. And then this one's side 999. That's the stamper on it. This is actually a really good recording. It's not the best. You can definitely tell that it was FM radio recorded. That was recorded at a radio station. But honestly, for the sound quality and the amount of work that they put into this record, they did this one correctly. Like, I was really proud of them. If you don't own this one is out of print, and I don't believe that they're ever gonna reprint this anytime soon. So if you can find a copy and you can find it for around, I would say $30, $40, I would buy one. If it's $50 or more, I would just tell them fuck off because it's really not worth it. I mean, everything about this is really nice. It's really glossy around it and everything, and it looks like it was definitely done correctly because it was. But at the same time, it's a bootleg. It's not worth $50. Okay, like, you know, find it elsewhere. Wait it out. Somebody else might have it someday. You'll find it out in the wild. So for my other last bootleg album, this one is Marilyn Manson's "Sweet Dreams," broadcast in 1999. This one's a gatefold, and then this one's 2 LPs. It's got 11 songs all together. And kind of just like the other one, when you open this one up, there's all this information here, and it tells you where it was recorded, when it was recorded, what show they were doing. And this one was right after Mechanical Animals came out. And again, this one's 180 gram. This one really nicely done. The sound quality on this isn't like perfect or anything like that, but it's actually really, really good. The vinyl, everything else about it is amazing. The sound quality, it's definitely listenable. Like, I would definitely buy it if you can. It's usually around like $33, something like that. You can find it on eBay. This one didn't come with any inserts, but it is a gatefold. And I definitely think it was definitely worth the $30. Like if somebody's asking $50 for it, try to talk them down to $30. If you can get it for $35 max, I would pay it maybe $40. And it depends on how bad you want it. You know what I mean? So that's my Manson collection there. So then I have Marilyn Manson. This is the only movie I actually have on DVD. Guns, God, and Government Tour. I believe there's supposed to be a thing on the inside, but I don't have it. But I at least have the movie there. I was trying to get this movie on Blu-ray because I know they do have it on Blu-ray, but the ones that I got don't work in my Blu-ray player because they're from a different region, and the ones that are online are like $40, $50 a piece. As you see, Guns, God, Government. There's the Blu-ray. I put it in all day long, but then I think they came from like Russia or some other country. That's why they don't work. I gotta get one of those region-free players. But yeah. Anyways, that is my Manson collection. Oh, and I want to show you. I do have Eat Me, Drink Me on CD. That was the last CD I ended up buying for Manson so far. Like I said, I'm still collecting. I used to have a lot more stuff back in the day, but that's what I got now. I got a couple t-shirts. I got, you know, some other stuff. I'm actually going to unhook my phone real quick right here, and I'm going to show you guys a couple things, okay? So here, let me see if I can switch this around. So, if we come over here, I want to show you guys, those are my Tool ones. Nope, it won't let me do it that way. Okay, so I'm going to have to do it this way, but that's my Marilyn Manson Dead to the World poster. Underneath it, I actually have my concert ticket from the Bank of New Hampshire Pavilion, Twins of Evil Tour, Sunday, August 18th, 2009. Started at 7 p.m. That was their last concert of that tour, and I believe because Rob Zombie is from Massachusetts, so that's more like home to him. I have the original poster of Marilyn Manson, Antichrist Superstar. That is a promo poster. That's the one that they would have in the store to promote the album. And same thing with Marilyn Manson, Mechanical Animals right here. That is the original. And the reason why they were all framed is because I don't want to poke holes into them, and I don't want them to look like shit when they're done. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that you know, everything's good. I got all this stuff right now. I'm collecting more. I actually do have a portrait of American Family poster that I do gotta post up there at some point, but I gotta find the frame for it. I gotta either order it online. The last time I went to Walmart and a couple other places, they didn't have it. I even have my little Marilyn Manson Funko Pop thing guy right here, and I do have the Marilyn Manson Long Hard Road Out of Hell book too. But that's in the other room, and I'm not gonna go grab it because this video is already way too long. And if you watch this whole hour of my Manson collection, kudos to you. You did a great job. Thank you for watching my video. I appreciate you guys. That's why I made this video. Honestly, I would never make a video this long any other way. So I just want to say thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. I'm really just trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I'm not trying to have 1 million subscribers by next year. Like, I just want the good people that are like me, that like the same thing as me, to watch the same stuff, alright? So, on that note, guys, I just want to let you guys know, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay safe. Stay away from the corona shit. And, you know, do what you gotta do. You know, every day's a new struggle. We're dealing with new stuff in life here that we've never dealt with before. Like, I hate going to the store wearing a mask. I hate that we can't go to concerts. I hate that, you know, shit is just not the same that it was a couple years ago. It fucking sucks. So, yeah, anyways, I'm not going to make this video any longer. I know I've already said that like twice, and then I start rambling on. I'm going to end this. Peace, guys. Have a great day. Keep spinning that vinyl. Keep listening to Manson. Fucking rock on. You guys are awesome. I love all you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.